But it went on too long, and then I thought that maybe I'm just unhappy, but I'm not. It's totally dissociated. It's got something to do with the house. It only happens in the house. It's as if something reaches out to me and wants me to know it's in pain. You think I'm nuts.
Frankie, how long have you lived here?
Oh, years. It's not the house. It's something in the house.
Have you bought anything recently?
Do you believe me?
Well, look, I mean, I don't know anything about your psychic whatever, but I know you're a good investigator, and I know that whatever you're experiencing has to be caused by something.
But what?
I don't know, have you searched the house?
No, I've been too afraid to. So much for being a good investigator.
You were standing where?
Well, just outside the door, but it can happen anywhere.
Any place more than once?
Yeah, the guest room. But there's nothing new in there. It's the same old stuff.
Why don't we go through the house room by room? You know, remember the kids' game, hot and cold?
Yeah?
You know, we'll go through nice and slow, and we'll see what turns up on your radar. You can't keep bursting into tears.
This is true.
All right? And maybe whatever it is, maybe it needs your help. You know? I mean, I don't know. That's your department. I don't know anything about that
Yeah,
stuff.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
All right? And if it bites, I'll shoot it. All right? Come on. Be okay.
Look, Mom, the Easter Bunny.
That's him. Magnadoodle, the Easter gift that lets your little bunny draw and erase like magic.
And he's bringing somebody a basket of chocolate.
I wonder who.
Magnadoodle.
Fat. You could try to hide it, or you can cut it with a new creamier reduced fat Skippy peanut butter spread. 25% less fat than regular Skippy and so creamy. Cut the fat. Don't cut out the Skippy. Wow.
Here's a new reason to Noop it.
It's a no-brainer. Advil is ibuprofen, and Nuprin is ibuprofen. But now, Nuprin gives you 50% more tablets, free. Which one would you choose?
Noop it for less with Nuprin.
Presenting nuggets from Hershey. Thick, rich chunks of Hershey's milk chocolate you can really sink your teeth into. And we all deserve something to sink our teeth into. Try Nuggets, Hershey's thick bite of chocolate.
And with you, you take me away to another world.
Battered and abused women. Why are insurance companies denying them help? How do they get away with it? Another reason to watch NBC Nightly News tonight.
Good times aren't necessarily good for your skin, which is why you need Moisturizing Dial Plus with antibacterial ingredients that kill germs, while rich moisturizers help keep skin soft. Moisturizing Dial Plus, hard on germs, soft on skin.
Liquid Dial and Moisturizing Dial Plus sensitive skin formulas are available now at Kroger.
I was graduating from college. I had to get ready for interviews, and to be honest with you, I was fat. I was a size 16. And that's when I decided to go to Jenny Craig. Now I feel great. I went to the mall, I get into this dress, and I zip it up, and I start to cry. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just put on a size 8.
Now at Jenny Craig, lose all the weight you want for just $1 a pound. Call 1-800-39-JENNY today. That's 1-800-39-JENNY.
And now I feel as if I can go out and get any job.
Watch Bill Hall coming up on The Scene at 5.
You take me away to another world.
Oh, by the way, I'm sending you a box of leather-bound books.
Really? Did you get Pride and Prejudice? You know, that's been back-ordered.
Yeah, well, you got it. Nothing but the best for Bay City's newest bookstore. We'll send them back. We don't need any box of old books. Felicia doesn't want to open a bookstore.
That's really tired, Cass. He knows about Lorna. He knows she doesn't have an alibi for the night Grant was shot. And that she had a gun in her purse.
Big deal. A lot of people carry guns.
I can't impose on you. If he finds out that you're hiding her gun in your safe.
How would he find that out?
I don't know.
But if Lorna is charged for this, you could be charged too as an accessory after the fact. And with Dana, your own daughter, prosecuting, I mean, it's
Lisa,
becoming a nightmare.
look. Let's not borrow trouble, okay? I mean, if Laura gets charged, then we'll talk about it again. But right now, let's just deal with the opening of the bookstore, okay?
Well, she was sneaking around outside, looking in the windows.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was the right house. It's so dark around here, and there aren't any numbers anywhere.
Well, how did you know where I lived?
You told me off Route 18, and then I checked the Rolodex. You filled out a card.
Yes, that's right, I did. Lynette, I'm very glad to see you.
So how'd you get here? I didn't see a car outside.
I hitched.
Oh, honey. No, that's not a good idea. Next time, just call me. I'll come get you, okay? Lynette's staying at Crossroads, where I work.
I should get back.
Hey, no. And you miss out on our 4-alarm chili? Come on, we'll have dinner, and then I'll drive you back. But you have to promise me something. No more hitchhiking, okay? Come on. Wash up, and you can help me make the cornbread, all right? Take your coat off.
Private party? I understand.
No, it's okay.
What happened?
Nothing. That's all it takes, just nothing. And this wave hits me, so I came out here till it passed.
Would you like me to take you home?
No, it's worse there. I haven't packed up any of his things yet. And I can't because I can't believe he's gone. It doesn't make any sense. How can Jake be dead? So I haven't said goodbye, okay? And I haven't gone to work. And I haven't done anything.
What are you afraid of?
That he was leaving me.
I don't think so. Can you leave it at that? That you loved him and then he loved you and something terrible happened?
I thought I could. But now I don't think I could start my life over until I find out the truth.
What's in here?
What's in your attic? Yeah, old clothes, books. Cass keeps his old case files over there, and, oh, records. Here, we have a CD player now, and Cass... It's here.
Feeling stronger? Okay, come on in. Come in. Okay? Close your eyes.
Coming from over here. Oh. Oh, it's the dresses. It's so sad.
What is?
I don't know, but it's like the person who owned them is reaching out to me.
The switch is on.
I was so surprised. I've never gotten that much lather from a bar of soap.
Jergens body shampoo is amazing.
Why did you switch?
One little squeeze, that's all you need. It's just that much.
It rinses away so easily and your skin feels
invigorated. Fantastic. Alive, it tingles.
Would you ever switch back?
I've thrown out my bar soap. There's no comparison. I am through with bar soap forever.
Anything else?
Hey, just squeeze it, baby. Jergens body shampoo.
So have you switched yet?
How would you feel about a hair color with natural ingredients?
Now here's a first. Introducing Clairol's Natural Instincts, the only hair color with a rare blend of aloe, chamomile, ginseng. In just 10 minutes, hair that looks natural and is actually better conditioned than before you colored it. New Natural Instincts from Clairol.
Something wonderful is here to tempt you. With tastes you've never had before at breakfast. Kellogg's Temptation Cereal. Irresistible new flavors like honey roasted pecan with twice-baked oven-toasted flakes. Give in to the taste of new Kellogg's Temptations. If the honey roasted pecan doesn't get you, the French vanilla almond will.
Nothing ruins a good time like the painful pressure of sinus congestion. That's why there's a new Afrin nasal spray just for sinuses. It relieves sinus congestion and painful pressure faster than tablets.
Ah, I just love a happy ending.
New Afrin Sinus.
Campbell's Fiesta soups, like new Fiesta tomato, make it easy to bring a zesty, delicious taste of Mexico right to your table.
What's in these tacos?
Campbell's.
Something very strange is happening in our town.
I don't know what it is.
I just hope whatever it is, we all have the strength to face it.
Days of our lives.
Well, the veal not agree with you tonight, my dear.
I'd like another drink.
I'm not going to buy you another drink.
Fine, then I'll drink yours.
No.
Waiter!
Now listen, Madeleine. I'm a man of great patience, but I do have my limits.
Is that so, Mr. Pillar of the community?
I don't have to sit still for this.
If you leave me sitting here, I'll call my friend Joe.
Cut you off. Completely.
What are you so scared of? What does he have on you?
These people don't need to have anything credible. What could he have on me? Let he who is without sin.
He has the first stone? Stone's in your court, Bailey.
I will not be castigated by the likes of Joe Carlino. I have an excellent reputation in this community. You ask anybody at the hospital.
Oh, yeah, I know about your excellent reputation.
Yes, damn it. I am not going to let it be sullied by that cut-rate private eye who's trying to make a name for himself, or that crazy wife of Dr. John Hudson. She can just take up basket weaving for all I care.
Where are you going?
Well, since my efforts at a romantic evening with my wife are so grossly unappreciated,
Are you going to see one of your little nothings?
I am going to the Crossroads house to take care of some unfinished business and tie up some loose ends. You wouldn't understand that kind of commitment because the only thing you care about are your clothes and your alcohol and trying to make me miserable.
Tennis. You forgot about tennis.
Come on, I'm taking you home.
No, I'll call for a taxi. I'll go when I'm good and ready.
You even whisper a word to Joe Carlino, it's over. Madeleine, you must tell me if he comes anywhere near you. You understand?
So, Joe, do we call the little men in the white coats to come and take me away? Ha ha, hey.
This is right over the guest room.
That's right. That would explain why I burst into tears every time I go in there.
Now, are these like antiques, or I haven't seen this kind of thing around?
Well, they're costumes.
Yours? Or is Cass a little more interesting than I thought?
You should ask him about Crystal. Never mind. They belonged to a friend of Josie's, actually, his wife, and she was a professional singer.
Was?
I don't know what happened to her.
How did Josie get him? If we're gonna find out why they make you cry, Frankie.
He left them to her in his will.
Why?
He didn't say.
And you don't want to speculate?
Nope.
Okay, how did you get them?
No, she didn't have room to store them.
Well, can't you put them someplace else? That we know that they make you cry like this?
You know, now that I know what's causing it, it will be fine.
Why don't you let me take them?
No, it's okay.
Why not? I got the room. Serpico is going to go nuts. He'll love it. He'll have a new place to hide.
Well, in that case, thank you.
No problem.
And thank you for helping me figure this out.
My pleasure. We work well together, you know? Communicate. I'm going to miss that once we nail Bailey.
Me too. Now you're really going to think I'm nuts.
Okay. Try me.
I've got a proposition for you.
There's more in the pot.
You're not saving it?
It's for you.
You can cook.
Well, I had a little help. Yeah, that was some good cornbread.
It's okay.
It's okay. Come on, it was great. Listen, I better go check up on Louisa.
Oh, yeah, Ian's waiting for me. Okay. Hey, you guys, thanks for all your help.
No problem.
It was nice to meet you, Lynette.
Yeah, me too. Listen, take it easy, huh? No more hitchhiking or sneaking around in the dark now. Bye.
Wow. So, where do you usually get supper?
There's a diner down the street. It's okay.
How long have you been at Crossroads?
A while.
And you like it?
It's all right. I'm probably leaving. Somebody said he could get me a job. One of the volunteers. He's helped me out before. He's real connected.
That must be Mr. Thompson.
Why?
Well, I've met most of the volunteers, and he does seem to be the most connected.
It helps.
And he's helped you out in the past?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm still new at the job. If he was able to help you or any of the girls, I'd just like to know how. I understand he's not volunteering anymore.
I should get going.
Okay, look, just help me get these things into the sink, and I'll give you a ride home, okay? Hey, Lynette, I'm really glad you stopped by. It's very nice to get to know you.
Over there.
You'll forgive me, but we agreed it would go over there.
But according to Morgan's design... if I may? Like I said, the bookcase goes over there. Thank you, George. And I'm going to make a command decision now, everybody. George, you're in charge. Anybody wants to know where anything is, George, congratulations. Still no pay. Congratulations.
Come on, let's get to work, everybody.
Yes. The only good move I make.
Cass, there's a big truck with lots of books in it outside.
Oh, no, we didn't expect them to deliver until tomorrow.
Well, maybe if we pile them someplace out of the way.
Where? There is no place out of the way.
Leave it to me.
Maybe we'll make it. Yeah, then what? What's it all about, Marshall?
Most people think all pine cleaners disinfect, but when you mix some of them with water, their disinfection power starts to disappear. Not Lysol Pine Action. It cleans and disinfects, whether it's straight from the bottle or mixed in a bucket. Lysol Pine Action Cleaner. Stronger in the bottle, stronger in the bucket.
Lysol spray use number 111. That slimy stuff in the recycling bin. Lysol disinfectant spray. There's nothing this can't do.
Our rookie's been benched for dribbling out of bounds.
But wait, there's a substitution. Huggies Ultra Trim Diapers with new stretch size.
Amazing flexibility.
Incredibly snug.
Less gapping.
Better fit. Whoa, just look at those moves.
It's a slam dunk against leaks that's sure to make Stretch a superstar.
And Huggies Ultra Trim, the diaper of champions.
Want freshness to stay, not fade away. Don't spray it, mist it, Glade Lasting Mist it.
Glade Lasting Mist Air Freshener has a concentrated mist that goes up, stays up, freshens for hours. Ordinary sprays just go up and fade in minutes.
Want freshness to last, not fade away fast. Don't spray it, mist it, Glade Lasting Mist it.
For hours of freshness.
Don't spray it, mist it, Glade Lasting Mist it.
In refills, too, fresh from Glade SC Johnson Wax.
Before the satin comes the silk. Before the cashmere or denim, the silk. The silky skin that comes with Caress Moisturizing Body Wash. It not only cleanses, it has essential moisturizers to nourish your skin every day. Nothing leaves you silkier. So before the linen or lace comes the silk. Before you dress, caress with Caress Moisturizing Body Wash. You hunger for change.
New La Choy comes to you made with fresh carrot chunks, crunchy baby corn, and dark, rich sauces.
Change is good.
New La Choy. Bigger, brighter, crunchier.
Not too tart, nor too sweet. This is not your typical apple. This is Newton's. Luscious fruit, golden cake, fat-free Newton's. Not just fig anymore.
Ah, there she is. I just stopped by to see how you were doing.
Fine.
There's a lovely moon out tonight. Would you like to take a ride?
Not tonight.
Where have you been?
Out with some friends. I'm real tired.
What's going on, Lynette?
Nothing. I'm tired. Good night.
John?
Is this Mrs. Hudson?
Yes, who's calling?
Mrs. John Hudson?
Yes, who is this?
I would like to talk to you. This is Madeleine Thompson?
I'm free right now, Mrs. Thompson. Where are you? Maybe we could meet.
No, not now.
Tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, whenever you're ready, Mrs. Thompson, I would like to talk to you.
Yes, I would like that.
I don't want to work full-time, not while Charlie is still so little, but when she's in school, maybe it'll be different. But for now... What do you think about working together?
You mean?
Partners. Joe?
I really thought along the lines more of start my own business, you know? I mean, really not partner material, frankly.
Oh, who says? I think we work really well together. Look, you don't have to answer me now, okay? You just take some time to think about it.
Oh, yeah, thanks. You are so lucky. You have so many friends.
Yeah, well, I do. What is it? Oh, my best friend, Cass. We had a misunderstanding.
Well, have you talked to him about it?
What?
Felicia, I know how you feel, but I also know that whenever anything went wrong with Jake, it always got worse when we didn't talk about it.
You're a good friend, Marshall. I really appreciate all this help. No, you know, I really appreciate this myself. I mean, I spend so much time behind my desk that it's good to get my hands dirty every once in a while. So, have you talked to her? Who? Oh, about what? About whatever it is you're not talking about. Oh, that? No. I mean, yes, of course, but unfortunately, we don't agree, and because of the seriousness of this issue, we're not terribly optimistic. See, the thing is, she's wrong. So, tell her. Once you've known Felicia long enough, you'll come to understand that listening is not her strong suit. Oh, I see. So, what you're saying is the friendship is over. Look, Cass, if you don't talk to her... Hey, I'm not the problem here. She won't listen. So then you listen. You get her to tell you what's on her mind. I already know what's on her mind. She's wrong. Look, you know, my father asked me a couple of questions once. Whenever I get stuck, I ask myself again. You want to be right, or do you want to be happy? I hate your father.
When you think about it, without your gums, where would your teeth be? Fortunately, you've got a handle on it. The remarkable Reach Advanced Design. The toothbrush for your whole mouth. See how the angled neck lets you maneuver, even into hard-to-reach places. While those clever bi-level bristles not only clean teeth splendidly, they sweep harmful plaque from the gum line. Reach Advanced Design from Johnson & Johnson, because healthy teeth and gums go together.
Great morning. Bagel? Look, isn't that... It is.
So smooth,
Go ask him.
so irresistible.
Excuse me, could I...
Anything for a fan. Philly cream cheese.
How would you like this made out?
For 100 calories, who can resist? A bagel without Philly is just plain silly.
Everyone knows that the best way to make chocolate milk is to add Hershey's syrup. But here's something you may not know. Hershey's syrup is virtually fat-free. And believe it or not, it's always been that way.
Mo. You can't ignore a yeast infection, but you can get an effective cure at a sensible price. My Select 7. Same medicine as gyne-lotrimin. It costs less. And now it comes in a combination pack, too. So my choice, my cure, is my Select.